Thank you. Yeah, People Magazine, Sexiest Man of the Year. Ta-da. I always hate that. Having the name of a famous person and that fucker goes ahead and wins, you know, Sexiest Man of the Year. Always hate that. You know, because then, you know, what if like, you know, there's a mistake and, you know, my picture's not on Facebook that time? You know, and then I get like 9,000 friend requests thinking I'm that guy. You know, and then one of them asked me out on a date. I show up. Ta-da. You're not the Ryan Reynolds. You know how much hair extensions, makeup, I mean, push-up bras women have. You never know, I might be. You know, it's the reverse effect for guys. You're not the Ryan Reynolds. Well, that's not the natural hair color you were born with, now is it? So how you guys doing tonight? You guys having fun? How much fun you guys having? How much fun you guys having? Give me a unit of measurement. How much fun?
8.
8 what?
Metric tons.
Metric tons. So you're having tons of fun? It sounds like you can OD. Don't OD on fun. It's untraceable whenever it comes down to the autopsy, and they'll just mark you as a John Doe. You don't want that. No, but the proper unit of measurement for fun, as everyone knows, I'll say it, barrel of monkeys. Barrel of monkeys. Doesn't sound fun. Sounds messy. Have you ever seen a barrel? How many monkeys can you get in that barrel? I mean, after a while, you got all that blood, and, you know, it's just like, because you keep pushing the monkeys down. It's messy. If you want fun, have one monkey. One monkey's fun. He's gonna throw a little poop, but you know, it's still fun. It's like a college party. 2 monkeys, that's a lot of poop, but you know, it's still fun. A barrel, that's a lot of poop. I mean, Mr. Clean, you know. But I mean, barrel, that's a lot of poop. But then you go ahead and they got a unit of measurement called a hogshead. It's 2 barrels. Can you imagine a hogshead full of monkeys? Nothing sounds like it could be dirtier than a hogshead full of monkeys. Because now you got all that poop and the smell of pork. So, we just had the Super Bowl. Woo! I ain't happy the Packers won. Oh, God. There's Packers fans. Yes, I'm a Bears fan. Yes. But I'll tell you who I felt sorry for was last year. The New Orleans Saints won. That just, you know, because one thing goes great with, you know, sports championships is riots. New Orleans couldn't have a good riot. It just got rebuilt. It's like having a good party at your mom's house after she got the place refurnished. Well, we're gonna party. Don't sit on that couch. You know, what was the best riot they could have in New Orleans? Like, well, we just won the Super Bowl. Nothing good. Oh. Well, I'm celebrating tonight. I have lost 90 pounds on my diet. Don't applaud. Don't applaud. Look at me. That's like a deck chair off the Titanic. It's still going down. Yeah, I'm doing it the old-fashioned way, unfortunately. I'm doing it through the gym, and I'm doing it through exercise and dieting. I don't know about you guys, but have you guys ever been to the gym? Oh, God, I hate it. I hate the gym. You know what I hate most about the gym? The absolute worst thing about the gym has got to be the locker room. Okay, have you ever gone to a men's locker room? All right, it's got dim lights, wall-to-wall naked men, wall-to-wall mirrors, mood music in the background. All right, I'm not homophobic, but that place was so gay, I walked in, My ass clenched so tight that my waist dropped 6 inches. The worst part is I was going there for a couple weeks, and I wound up losing 42 pounds. I hit that mark, and I'm thinking to myself, 42 pounds, awesome. And I went and I told my girlfriend, and she said, wow, that's an entire Kevin. Kevin is her youngest child. All right, now I know a lot about units of measurement, but I have never, ever been able to understand how people can use other people as a unit of measurement. I have never gone up to a drug dealer and said, this is awesome pot, how much do you have? And he goes, 14 Jacobs. $16.8 million. The worst part about the whole gym experience for me, though, is one time I get on the stage, or on the scale, weigh myself, and get off the scale, there's a shadow eclipsing me against the wall I'm looking at. I turn around, huge mammoth of a man, looking at me. So, you dieting? Yeah. How's the exercise going? Good. You know what you need to try to do. I said, yeah, not listen to your Buick-sized ass. I'm sorry, I'm not going to go to somebody who's obviously showing a failure in something I'm trying to succeed at and look for advice. I mean, that's like somebody going up to the Chicago Cubs and asking for World Series advice. You know what I mean? It just don't happen. I can say it, I'm a Cubs fan. The worst part also, dieting. Oh, it sucks. Especially when you're living with somebody you're dieting with. They know exactly when you're cheating. I get out of bed in the middle of the night, grab a little midnight munchie, and I'm thinking to myself, what do I want to get? Open the cabinet, Pop-Tarts. Pop-Tarts are the devil's food when you're on a diet. They're sweet and they're forbidden. Went ahead and had a Pop-Tart. Creep back into bed, hoping not to wake her up. She rolls over, gives me a deep breath, says, you kind of smell like pastry. What does that smell? Got caught. Said, yeah, I had a Pop-Tart for a midnight snack. She said, Pop-Tart? She got out of bed. Pop-Tart? You had Pop-Tarts? You know how much sodium, how much sugar. Do you know how many empty calories? There are no vitamins. There's no nutritional help for you in a Pop-Tart. I look at her and I'm like, don't you smoke? You're awfully judgmental for someone who's giving themselves cancer. Oh yeah, she's been a real bore to me lately. She's just like, we had a fight. On Valentine's Day. We decided to go ahead and ask each other, our fantasies. And I said, well, what's your fantasy? And she said, well, I don't really have a fantasy. I just want you. I thought that's so sweet. But it's a double-edged sword, guys. Don't fall for it. Because I went ahead and she asked me, what's your fantasy? And I told her. She said, what do you want to do in the bedroom? And I said, honestly, your younger sister. Good night, folks.